Good morning or afternoon or wherever time zone you're in, ladies and gentlemen. This is my cat side bringing you Campaign 48 Battle 4. I guess they're calling it Tour 1 right now. I will start by saying I have a fantastic hangover this morning, so my voice is going to be a little bit off. But we are watching 4ID versus the 1FR, and it looks like we're going to start on good old Zavod 311, and it looks like we'll be playing on the small version of the map. Yes, the small version of the map. So that takes out, I think Alpha's over here and Foxtrot is usually up here. And that just moves the main bases to those points. However, on the stall map, you still have armor, you still have the transport helicopter, and you still have the mobile artillery. So those will be playing a factor, and I expect it to be a relatively intense gunfight here on this Bravo Charlie flag. Looking at the sides, I don't think we're going to do a restart here, so these sides are actually going to be what they... Oh shit, hold on. Sorry about that. Forgot to close the window. Anyway, I think these are going to be the sides we're going to get. So the 1FR is going to be playing from the Russian side, and 4ID is going to be playing from the US side. I mean... The key to this flag is going to be holding the center two flags. You can get a flank to the gimme flag, which is important because it slows armor coming out of their base. But I still think the key is going to be holding the middle. So I'm expecting a couple helicopter drops on the middle from both sides, and we'll see what we get. So here we go. We are live. And it looks like Jade is going to be flying the helicopter for the 1FR, and TechX is going to be flying for the 4ID. It looks like Blockhead's going to jump out here. He's going to be the squad that goes and gets the gimme flag. And Galagnia, first one on the roof, and it looks like they're going to get that. I didn't see where the helicopter went. They get both roofs. So now they just filter down, capture the flag. And initial round starts. Looks like it's going to go to the I thought the 1FR was going to get both, but Jensen drives his tank down here and they get Charlie. So we're going to have a split, which means those tunnels underneath are going to be a disaster. And already the 1FR is rotated over from Charlie to try and get this flag. We see Dark Cypher here getting in the burn. They're getting the bleed. He's holding it. They have the numbers advantage. And slowly going their way, and no reaction here for the 1FR. They do all have spawn outside, which is it's a difficult push in here, and we'll see if Block and actually Block backs off. It looks like he's just going to give cover for his guys who are actually on the flag. Now he decides to go get the flag, but Charlie definitely goes the way of the 1FR, and that is the bleed. Who was that? Who got him? Looks like Jado was able to take out Blah there, and 1FR solid hold on their first three flags. Couple of flankers here. Looks like TechX, he's gonna try to flank around the back, but this is getting defended by Blockhead, and I can't remember what squad these guys are in right now. I'm gonna have to get my cheat sheet out here shortly. So the problem with trying to get in these flags, and actually it looks like 4ID is doing it. They bring in the helicopter, they got guys on the roof, and they're going to try and contain this. We see Tom getting a shot out on the tank. They do know he's there. We'll see if he gets another one. But inside, it looks like we're having a battle here. And 4ID is going to get Charlie flag back, which is important. That stops the bleed. And they're only down by like 30 tickets, so it wasn't too costly for them trying to hold on to that. Glachia is back in here, and he's able to take out Lemon Grumpy. Wow. Lag. Lag. Hold on, I might not have any volume. That was a lie. I do have volume. Alright, so Galachia, they're going to get their Bravo flag back. I didn't even notice how he got over here. Charlie's starting to drop. This is Roger on flag. Shotgun. And the bleed starts going over towards the 1FR. Yeah, he gets shot from the roof. Who is this up here? Duke, and they're just trying to hold it from the roof. And actually, I'm pretty sure Duke can capture from right here, or maybe right here. But Duke's got himself a nice little hiding spot. Obi is down underneath, trying to get in here, but the tank rolls not quite into the building. And Jensen is driving this tank. This is a horrible view. Sorry, I'm lagging. Alright, so solid hold here for ID on their Charlie Delta flags, and ONFR's got their Bravo flag. The interesting part about this is, like, if it's a tie on flags, it's really going to come down to the kills are the most important thing because you're not bleeding any tickets. But Obi gets in for FR. The 1FR might get the bleed here. We'll see. I bet you there's still some guys up on this roof. Yeah, I got a couple guys on the roof, but you can't cap the flag from up there. Nice shot there by Yummy. He doesn't get the kill. Holy shit. That's pretty impressive, actually. There, Yummy, sir. So 4ID has the roof, but they're bleeding flags. Meanwhile, they do a back flag drop, and they got an entire squad back here. This is Realm. I wish I remembered his company's name. But this will stop the bleed, and it's just going to require a lot of resources to come back. And man, this is so freaking laggy. I apologize. Literally, I can't make it more unlaggy, so we're just gonna have to deal. So 4ID gets a hold of Alpha, but they lost their 2 flags right now. TechX and it looks like KPD, I do know that squad's name, is capturing this Bravo flag right now, and it's actually just Tech by himself. The rest of his squad's up on the other roof over Delta, or sorry, Charlie. And Tech might get this all by himself. He does. He does. And that's huge. Although, who is this? Vladimir and Bullet Magnet and Ed, they come back and they're going to try and get the gimme flag here, but Jensen is there with his tank, and I think they'll get the bleed. But I think the over problem is, like, there are so many 4ID guys just sort of like back here spawning in, just causing trouble. And they still got this guy on the roof. Yeah, you got to stay down. Arcs, PSF, Arcs. Because yeah, the 1FR pull a lot of people back, and now the 1FR. This is costing them their 2-second flags. TechX got Bravo, and then the rest of their squad pushes in, and from the roof, and they're going to get this flag right here, which is huge. This will be bleed. Oh no, not bleed. They have to get Delta first. Oh, Duke sees somebody. Knife, 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 knife. Knife! Ah, that's a nice try, dude. Damn it, I was so hoping for a knife. So, Galachia, he rotates over to Bravo, and he's going to be able to cap this. We'll see if the dead spawns come in. One comes in right now. But one guy spawned in on Galachia, and that is going to be Dark Cypher. And it looks like Bravo, with no spawns coming in there from the red guys, is going to go to the 1FR. And meanwhile, Obi is still trying to hold this Charlie flag. They are going to hold it, and I think what it is it's KPD up on the top of the roof. Yeah, Yummy's still up here, trying to get wait for his guys to spawn in. There they go. They get in, so they're going to be able to keep pushing in there. But it's cost a lot. The flag back here, Juno, which I forget what company Juno's in as well. They are they're going to get Alpha back, and with the rotation of the armor, the mobile artillery with TechX, they're going to get Delta, and I think that's going to leave this admin squad here not quite able to get this flag. Although Razer is enjoying his shotgun today, that's for sure. But look at this, the 4ID have really set up the hard. He's like, I got it, guys, I got it. It's like most of the 4ID is on this alpha flag. That's pretty crazy. And now Blockhead's going to try and rotate in. I really just want to see if VR gets somebody with this C4. Like, really. I guess it's probably kind of boring. Yeah, that's a tough push for James Bond. Meanwhile, it looks like we got some tunnel runners. There's going to be Stu, and we're looking at Lemming and Grumpy's perspective here, and they are going to get this capture right here over on this Bravo flag. Senior does, he's up on the roof, going to try and defend it, but that's a tough, I mean, you can't kill those guys way down on there. Although, they might save it. No, they're not going to save it. It's a little. He's down there. He gets taken out. Looks like Marine comes around the corner and takes him out, and that should clear it out for this Bravo flag. So that's going to go back 4ID. Sorry, 1FR. Meanwhile, 4ID is getting Charlie, and this is Stu Squad, who I thought was just over on Charlie, but they rotated pretty quickly over, and now it looks like they're going to bleed Charlie. Meanwhile, back on Alpha, looks like 2 squads and dead spawns, and Wilden's the only 4ID guy in there. He does spawn in his squad leader, but they are massively overwhelmed trying to take that flag. And actually, we got a good catch here. 50 tickets, 4ID's leading. And it'll be interesting to see if they try and hold this and just win the kill war, or if they're going to try and push into one of these flags. I'm guessing Miz here is going to try and flank on Bravo. Yeah, he drops off the squad leader, and the rest of the guys are all going to spawn in. And Stu gets a nice kill on Marine, and then it looks like they're going to push into this Bravo flag. And he gets taken out. Stu gets taken out, looks like, by Galach. No, they're on the same team. I don't know. No, they're not. Those watching. Anyway. So, 4ID still holding strong, Bravo Charlie. They have decided that they're not going to push in this alpha flag. So we'll see if the general here for the 4ID wants to use like some of these, you got 2 squads back here, Realm and Juno's squad, that are defending a flag that the 1FR is just not caring about. So yeah, here you go. You see it, Realm, they're going to rotate in, come back in the back door of Charlie, but here's James Bond up on the roof. He's going to be able to spot this out, so they're going to know that they're coming. That should help a little bit with the defense. Yeah, and they're already rotated down here. Blah takes, oh man, Blah takes out Obi and Jado, and now he's going to push up and he's going to get to the building. Let's see if I can find him here. You get another one, he gets Flying Dragon, and he pushes in here like almost single-handedly. Another kill, takes out East Samurai, and now he's bleeding the flag. It's like Rambo. And we'll see what the 1FR does. Alright, Blah gets taken out. It looks like a Lumeral up on the high ground is able to take him out, and that's going to save the bleed, and 1FR is going to rotate. That should save their flags. Uh-oh, yes. Oh, come on. They're waiting for him to get out. They're waiting for him to get out. Oh, nice flank. Doc Shock steals it. And you go have fun with that, sir. Oh, yes. Let's watch this rain hate on the roof of this flag right here. He missed. Did he die already? No, here he comes. Here he comes. And with the helicopter coming in, and that's Jensenum, and he drops off 2 squads, so they've given up on this probably back flag alpha, and it looks like they're going to do assault here on the middle, and it kind of fails. Scott's the only one that gets down on the ground. He's still here, but oh yeah, no, he's got lots of guys in there. They're already actually down on the flag. I apologize. Yeah. And they hit this flag hard and fast, and that's going to be a really fast cap. And I don't think the 1FR, even if they spawn people in, like this one guy, you got to spawn out in the forest and then rotate over, and that's hard. Lumeral's spawning people in, and they're trying to keep them from getting through that tunnel. But meanwhile, Jensen is already here, and he's just spawning people in on the roof, taking some damage. But they're going to be able to get into those Charlie flags. And 1FR react pretty well. They rotate one of their squads back to try and get this alpha flag. realizing that they are off the bleed, and they're up about 60 tickets right now. So they do need to stop this bleed. You know, Senora and Glachnia, they're already up here in this Bravo flag trying to get the bleed, and just doesn't look like they quite have the numbers. Nice kill there on Yarg, and let's see if they actually do the push here. I think they got it mostly cleared out. Farva's going to go ahead. He's going to take the push. Nice cover there. Senora takes out Duke, and we'll see how many of the rest of them want to actually get in here. But they're not going, so Scott's here. Oh my gosh, so fucking laggy. But Superfly, he's rotated in the transport truck. How on earth did he get out of there? Oh, nice play there with Superfly. He finally gets taken out, looks like by Vladimir. And now we'll see what's going on the outside. It does look like one of the 4ID's squads did get on the roof, but they immediately get taken out right there. Meanwhile, Alpha's still holding strong. This is, I don't know what squad's back here. I think this is Juno. Yeah, Juno squad, which is, I'll know here shortly, trying to defend this Alpha flag. But really strong here by KPD, trying to hold the Bravo flag. And Yummy finally gets taken out. Shit. But the reses come out. Oh man, Hart comes in, takes out quite a few. I cannot keep track of what's going on down here. Oh, and Farva takes out 2, and that should put the 1FR on the bleed. Yeah, sorry, they're going to take the flag right here. Down comes Tom. Tom gets taken out pretty quick. There's still one more here. They do see him though, and I don't think he's going to last too long. And yeah, that's Duke. He gets taken out pretty quickly there. So 1FR. Looks like they're going to get the Bravo flag here. Is one person up here, I think. Yeah, 2 guys. Let's see what Yummy's got. He's got C4 presence. C4 presence? Oh, he doesn't get anybody. I like the idea though. And actually he gets taken out there by Farva. So 1FR hold Bravo. They hold Charlie. And it looks like they already go up to get Alpha back. And then the numbers come in with Juno squad back there trying to get that Alpha squad flag. So I don't know. But we've got it pretty tight. We are down to 33 tickets. So this is really important, really smart decisions with your attacking and resing, because at this point, absolutely every single ticket counts. 29 ticket lead for the 1FR. They hold the 2 center flags, and I like this here by Macchio. He's just chill, like he's not really trying to cap the flag, just getting some kills. And actually, it looks like he's going to spawn in a couple people, and the 1FR might try and get this back flag. Which they probably should give it a shot at least. They're right here. They're going to hit that. But it's going to come at the expense of Charlie. Stu and his squad, we're looking at Zlil right now. They rotate in and they are capping Charlie. So even if Alpha does go back to the 4ID, or so the 1FR, the 4ID are going to stop them from getting a bleed by getting this Bravo flag. And that's big. That's really big. I mean, like I said, we're still 31 ticket difference. And actually, 1FR rotate back very strong. They're going to get this flag right here that's up to Trigger Loco. And he gets one, but he gets taken out, looks like, by Siniera. Takes it out. That's going to save Charlie for the 1FR. Meanwhile, Bravo's dropping. Realm rotated in with his guys. Looks like they got a chopper drop that got him in here. And now they have very, very strong numbers. And I think they hold this almost. Yeah, I do think they hold this. There's a lot of guys going to be coming through. Oh, nice there by, it looks like Marine or Galachnia. They came in, take Realms out onto the stairs, and Bravo hold. Absolutely lightning quick reaction to get over that Bravo flag. But it cost them the push on Alpha, and now Alpha is still red. And we're up to about 40 tickets. Yummy KPD, hard push into Charlie. But he gets taken out. Ethics is able to back him up, and he keeps the push up. Tom with him as well, and they start this bleed over on Charlie. I imagine strong rotations from the 1FR to get it back over here and defend Charlie, because they're going to need it. Tom's already here, takes out Titanic Troubles, and that's going to get the bleed definitely going their way. I'm assuming there's probably 1 or 2 people up on the roof. No, Vladimir's down here on the ground. He's like the last one on the ground. And they're not going to be able to save Charlie, and that's a bleed. 1FR has to rotate. Here comes OBOB. They're in here, but they don't have enough people. They don't have enough people for this rotation. And it looks like 1FR, or sorry, 4ID has the roof too. OBOB's still looking, still looking. He gets taken out by Duke. And yeah, I think up on the roof, Duke providing a spawn point, getting in Charlie flag, and that's the bleed. Meanwhile, Bravo's dropping it all. 4ID is going for an all cap here at the last second, like down 30 tickets, so really, really close. And any sort of bleed could be huge right now. The 1FR really needs to focus, and there's a lot of emphasis getting put in here on this center flag. Nice there by Farva. He gets 2. He pushes down, firing like crazy. He doesn't know where anybody is. And 1FR looks as if they will hold this Bravo flag. Almost rotating back in. They have the tunnels. They've got Charlie back. Dead spawns come in. Looks like Arxis is going to try and get in here. And 4ID, they got a lot of guys up on this upper area, so they're going to have the... Oh, nice shot. Takes out Farva, takes out Vladimir, and 4ID stop it from going all the way blue, and now they get it. 4ID, they're going to take this Bravo flag. Meanwhile, one guy back here, Marine, is trying to get Alpha. Delta's not going to bleed. Like, they need to get this bleed. And they just think about, oh man, helicopters. Where the fuck is everybody? You're up on the roof chilling. Sorry, I'm not watching you. Farva down here. He gets taken out by Yummy. Realm comes around. It's mostly cleared out. And he keeps moving. He goes straight over to Charlie. Oh, there's a guy on the stairs. So, Realm gets taken out by his teammate, Stu, which I don't see where Stu was. But now, for 1FR back down underneath. And it looks like they're going to get this Bravo flag right here. Meanwhile, Razor's still back on Alpha, and they need to get this flag. So yeah, they sent James Bond back. They're sending a squad back here. And it's 6 freaking tickets difference. 6 freaking tickets. Like, that bleed is huge. And these guys, whoever this is down here, you need to get onto a bleed, like, quick. You're losing your Bravo flag, you might not have a bleed at all. And we're looking at Lemming trying to help hold this flag. And this is, like, really tough to even keep track of who is what or what is going on right now. So it looks like 4ID has the bottom contained, their resin, but there's a lot of guys in the roof. This helicopter is just sitting up on the roof spawning people in. Meanwhile, I think this is a general admin squad. They're going to get Alpha flag back, and Delta's going too. Who's on Delta? This is Jasper Wilden and Sleepy Dragon. They're going to get Delta, and if they could have gotten Alpha, they could have gotten the bleed. Still, 13 tickets, 1FR is leading the way, but I think the 4ID is going to have a pretty strong presence here on this flag, and we're going to start to see people try to get through this tunnel to get over to Charlie. Oh, Farva takes out Arxis with his grenade launcher. And Titanic Travels, he gets another kill on Scott, and 1FR. They're going to hold Bravo. They didn't get Alpha, and they're losing Delta, so we're down to like 11 tickets difference, 145 to 134. And man, this has just been back and forth. Oh, nice shot there from Ethnics. Holding the roof so his guys have a spawn. Meanwhile, he's got a couple more guys down on the ground here. Duke and Zone are going to be trying to get into Charlie, and here comes this massive push into Bravo. Massive push. This is when you need the smoke. It does look like the 1FR is ready. They're looking that way. They know it's coming, and now the shots are going to come out. But I think the 4ID is going to get in here. In spawns the mobile artillery. That's going to get picked up 4ID. He's going to rotate that out. Oh, nice res and kill right there. Looks like Arxis was able to do that. And what a push here from the 4ID. They are going to get into this Bravo flag. And if they get that, that's the bleed. And that would probably be pretty close to the round. Unless, yeah, it looks like the 1FR has used a lot of their resources to try and get this Alpha flag. And it's cost them Bravo. However, there's nobody to defend Charlie here except for Obi and the few guys that are bailing off the roof here with Chillin' Squad, which I believe is Dragon Company. So they have to contain these people. And look, yeah, we already got leakers. Like, Yarg's leaking out. He gets taken out by Scorpion. So you got to keep the leakers, and then you have to get this Alpha flag. Like, if they lose this alpha flag, they probably lose the match. Like, you cannot afford a bleed right now. But no, Bravo's coming back. Chillem's already rotated in here, and it's going. No, man, it's dead even. There's like completely even amount of people. Realm comes in, cleaning up people, takes out Bullet, and then he gets taken out. Oh my gosh, that Chillem's still hiding under the stairs. He gets Chillem, but the rest of his squad mates, I think, are probably gonna rotate back. Chillem's still holding strong. And I can't see who this is. Arxis is still hiding in there. Jado spawns in, gets one. They go for the res. I don't think they realize he's still down here. Oh, nice play there. Lemon Grumpy takes it out. Galachnia comes in. He gets one. There's still a guy that got res. The guy that got res. You gotta get him up. And that is, I can't see Scott. And they clear that out. So one, oh my gosh, 4ID are gonna get the, oh my gosh, the Bravo flag. Charlie's gonna go back to the 1FR. Meanwhile, 1FR captured here, looks like by the admin squads on Alpha, and we are still dead even, 90 to 80. The ticket bleed is incredibly important, and look, they're rotating out. These two guys, Zone and Tech, they might be able to get Alpha. However, Bravo is dropping. Sierra's in here. Not quite enough to get it neutralized. No, he did neutralize it, so no more spawns. So these guys down here are going to have to win this fight. But Charlie's dropping. This is Tom, KPD. They're getting Charlie, and they can't lose this bleed. 79 to 71, and it's getting pretty close. Tom gets one res, and I think that gives 1FR the bleed there. And they're losing Alpha. 0 spawns. This could be an all cap. Oh, man. There it goes. No spawns on the map for the 1FR. 5 ticket lead difference. They have got to get into this flag. This is huge, Dragon. Chill him. Reach down. You have to hold. You must hold. And they are. So that's huge. But it puts them down. They're now down 4 tickets where they're up by about 12. 57, 59. And, oh man, 1FR has got to hold this. They're going to get Charlie. We'll see if they get Bravo. Lots of rotations over. Galachnia's already here. They're in the bleed. But KPD already hitting the Charlie flag as soon as those guys leave. Tom gets taken out, but there are a lot of 1FR guys holding the center flag. Tickets, 49, 46. Huge drop of people in here for the 4ID, and they are going to try and turn this Fengard, or Realm gets taken out by a Lumaroil, but Lemon Grumpy clears it out, and it looks with some reses that like the 4ID are going to hold Bravo. They're still fighting on Alpha, and that's, if they get this flag, that's bleed. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Alright, so we're still 1 ticket. 36, 35, 35. Dead even. Oh, man. No bleed. Charlie's dropping. Looks like KPD still on this flag. They're trying to get it. We're watching Duke. Trying to find who's slowing that flag down. And 4ID. Look at, they're going to lose Alpha too. Another all cap with 2 tickets. Oh, man. 20 tickets and you can't give up the bleed. You cannot give up the bleed. Oh, gee, Delta back here. Galachnia, he caps Delta. Charlie or Alpha has to go the way of Blue. I do think Blue's going to get Alpha, but they're still down 10 tickets. So now they have to start playing smart. Samurai's down here getting shots. It looks like he's probably getting sniped from the roof. And 4ID hold Charlie. They're up by 6 tickets. So what both sides have to do at this point is take a deep breath and realize that no one's bleeding. Kills are important. Bleed is not. But they're going to overwhelm. They're going to push in everything into this Delta flag. Turbo Jensen is going to rotate in. Oh, is he going to get C4? Oh, he gets taken out, but it's not enough. Delta's going to start to bleed 12 to 21, and you either got to hit another flag or you got to hold this. Galachnia is doing everything he can to try and hold it, but it's not going to be enough. However, Hart and James Bond, they're rotating into Charlie. I don't think it's going to be enough. Samurai's here. He's got to get on this flag. Well, he's got to find the guy and kill him. No, he's below you. Below you. Oh, man. Alright, 6 to 17. Bleed's still really important, and they need to hit it quick. Like, these flags need to start dropping way faster. Flying Dragon's up doing that. Charlie is going down 15 to 4, and I think the 4ID are going to get this. Even with the bleed, they're rotating one guy's back to that Alpha flag, so they should hold it 2 to 10. Now it's do not spawn. Reses, who can hold out? 7 to 1 right now. Yar gets taken out by James Bond. And for ID, they can't lose this bleed right here. 1 ticket left. Nobody can spawn in, and it's just up to, man, Scott, you gotta hold it. You can't die. The bleed can't go. And Harp realizes it too, like, he needs help. He needs help. Like, this is it. This is the battle. Harp can win this, and then they just have to get the kills. Oh no, Alpha's going. Great rotation back here, whoever this is. Tom. KPT rotates back, takes Alpha. That's gonna be the bleed. Absolutely amazing round by the 4ID and the 1FR. Absolutely phenomenal. That was a great round. I don't even know. I don't think anybody did anything wrong. It was just at the last second, or what was it, about the 200 ticket mark, the 4ID was able to get, I think, a lead for just a few minutes, and that was enough for them to get the lead, and then they just held it a little bit better, and then right at the end, they got that capture for the bleed again, and it was just like 12 tickets, and we saw at the end it was, what, 6-0. So absolutely fantastic round. Yeah, I can't say anything else other than that. No glaring mistakes that I saw. It was just incredibly hard fought. So well done to both sides. Congratulations on the 4ID on that round. So we're going to do a side swap here. We'll play this map one more time, and I'll be right back. I'm just going to go to the bathroom and get a drink. Alright everybody, this is my cat side. I am back, so I had to take a quick bathroom / water break. Try and get my voice back to working somewhat normally. I am, as I mentioned before, slightly hungover. Alright, so we get sure to get this right. 4ID is going to be playing from the Russian side, and the 1FR is going to be playing from the US sides. One more round here on Zavod 311. We're just waiting for the armies to ready up, and then we'll be live. We'll see what the initial plan is. The 1FR, they held the Charlie Bravo flags initially, and I'd say most of the round they probably had it. But the 4ID was able to hold on to this Alpha flag. I think that was Juno and his company. Oh shit, that's what I want to do. I want to write down everybody's freaking squad names. 1 second. Damn it, we're going live. I didn't get a chance to do it. I'll do it later. Alright, so we're live. We'll see how it goes. The 4ID, or sorry, 1FR got to the top first last time. We'll see if they're able to do it. I'm assuming the helicopter drops onto the center flags along with... Oh man, I'm trapped in the building. Let me out! Damn it, I'm trapped. There we go. Alright, so helicopter drop. They didn't even drop roofs. They dropped flow flag, and they're going to take it, but in come the 4ID. Sorry, 1FR. God damn it. They're backwards now. Oh, man, nice. Who is this up here with the rocket? Marine. Alright, so 4ID. Get control of Bravo. It does look like Charlie's going to go the way of the 1FR. They guys got up on the roof, and meanwhile... The helicopter looked like it kept rotating, and Dragon Company's back here already on Alpha, so we'll see if it looks like they're going to try and take a little bit of a page out of the book of the 1FR by holding that back flag. Trigger Loco gets one, but he gets taken out by Favre, who I think is up on the roof maybe, And we're still pretty split even. Actually, no, Bravo's dropping right now. 1FR's on the bleed, or trying to get the bleed back. And they're holding this back flag right here. 1FR doing a really good job chilling, just using a lot of resources. You got 2 squad leaders back here. Stu, and I forget who the other one is, but there's at least 2 squads back here, which leaves this Bravo open to push. And yeah, Seniero's already in here. And he's going to be able to get this flag, I think. Nope, starts taking fire. Nice dodge. A lot of guys there, so he gets taken out. 4ID, sorry, is definitely going to be holding this Bravo flag. But there's still this fight over an Alpha here. Stu's holding strong. But Chillin is just causing, they're just using a lot of resources back here. And look, they're being smart. They're not even really fighting. They're just trying to hold it. But 4ID is not really giving up. They're still trying to get into the center flag right here. DocShock peeks the corner. He gets taken out. Scorpion gets a kill. And I don't think he's going to have... Oh, man. I think like the last pistol bullet killed him. And he reses his buddy. So 1FR is going to hold Charlie. However, already a drop over onto Bravo, or sorry, Charlie. And we see Arxis is in here. And the flag hasn't actually turned, though. So who's up here? Scott in the helicopter. So they're controlling the roof, but they're not actually getting down into the flag. And if they lose this Alpha flag, that's going to put them on the bleed. They're already down about 30 tickets. Still really early lock and change. But in comes Stu. He spawns in his squad, and I think they're going to be able to hold this Alpha flag before it goes to the 1FR. But this is a 3 flag cap. I didn't even notice this. 1FR's got their back flags and the 3 center. This is a no spawn situation for the 4ID, and it's this helicopter. I do think with all these people in here, they're not going to have a problem getting down into Charlie and capping it. They got to get this helicopter taken care of. James Bond's going to rotate in. He's going to get Jasper up, and Harp up, and I think they should be able to get it. We'll see. Flying Dragon realizes no, he just goes back flag. He's just running like rotations. And I do say I have a lot for Chillin. They're still just hiding on this roof. If I was 4ID, I'd take that freaking building down. I still haven't seen a tank out here for the 4ID yet either. Oh, there it is. It rotates into the gimme flag. It's going to be Jebs versus Jensen, and it looks like Jebs is going to... Jebs barely wins out. Nice job on the wrench there from Jasper. That keeps Jebs up. That means Delta holds 1FR, and they're going to get the bleed. Meanwhile, Juno is still trying to get in here. This would be Karamabad. Look at how good I am. Karamabad is on Charlie, and they might hold... He's taking fire from somewhere. I can't quite figure out, too. It looks like they're maybe up on the pillars. Yeah. Nice grenade toss. Oh, it just goes over. But tank rotates in. This is Jebs. He's going to help clear out some of this infantry, and that's going to be really, really annoying for those guys in there. Takes out 2, Mick and Scott, and he's going to get maybe another shot here, too. So 1FR, I think, is not going to... Oh, man, there's so many people here. Yeah, like Techneck, he's got to be so careful. He gets taken out. Razer, and I think that puts 1FR in control of the center flag and the bleed. And let's see if it gets down. Yep, there goes the neutral. 1FR take that flag and hold it. So now, the 4ID is kind of stuck. They have this Alpha flag, but Chillum is just... And Vlad, you know, like, they're being really, really smart. In comes the helicopter. They're going to clear out this roof, and then I really suggest they just take this building down. Nice use of the smoke to stay alive there by Chillum. They're not going to be able to see it, which helps the rest of his guys spawn in. Really good play right there. And now they're still there. Like, they're still there. Let's see if the Tech X goes for the flank. Yeah, he's spawning people in. It looks like they're all going to drop in Delta. And this is Tom, KPD, going to hit this Delta flag, start to turn it. But he's got to deal with a tank. Does he ever... Oh, he's got a wrench. I don't think he's going to last too long. Oh, he gets close, but not close enough. Does a little bit of damage. But he takes another one right there. What am I looking at? I don't know. So, yeah. Trying to get in here. Nice wrench job on Jasper. They're trying to hold this Delta flag. But KPD's... Tom spawned back in. He's got his rocket launcher. And... C4 Jeep. Yes. C4 Jeep. C4 Jeep. Yes. Yes. Nice play, Yummy. Nice play. Flank around. 4ID take Delta flag. But they lose Alpha. Chillum and Dragon are still back here. And so even with this flag, they're still on the bleed, and they're down like 110 tickets, which it can be undone. And I feel as if the rounds go on, the 4ID do a pretty solid job of rotation and realizing where they need to go. And yeah, Stu's already back here, along with Niz and Steel, Lemming, and Zalittle, and they're gonna try and get this alpha flag back, which they need to do because they are on the bleed. However, not who I want to look at. Looks like the armor. Oh man, this is just another massive push into Bravo here. Went for the knife. Oh, he got into the mobile artillery. He's gonna drive off, but the rest of 4ID gonna try and get into this Bravo flag. Oh, C4. Nice play there by Blah. And 4ID, they're all on it. I think they fall in. I think they get this flag. That is absolutely critical because that means they get off the bleed, which they needed to get off because they are down at least 130 tickets. And this will help them stabilize a little bit. This will give them a chance to... Sorry, I lose my place. This gives them a chance to stabilize a little bit. And look, they've already rotated over to hit this Charlie flag. They're on it. It's bleeding. They get the beacon on the roof. And just like that, it goes from 3 flags to 3 flags for the 1FR to 3 flags for the 4ID. And oh no, they lost Bravo. Oh no, they didn't lose Bravo. I'm still mixed up on the colors. 4ID is blue. So they have a few people there to try and defend it. Realm gets taken out trying to drop down from the roof, and 4ID, they're holding on pretty strong right now. We got one guy down here trying to get underneath, and who is that? Galachnia. He gets a kill, and now the flag's starting to turn red. People still bailing in on the roof. They can get down here. Woohoo! And Trigger, he gets a kill, gets a res, and I think the 4ID hold the blue. They hold the blue. So 2 flags even. Now the 4ID, they need to come up with a plan. Ooh. Couple mines takes out Turbo Dog, or sorry, not Turbo Dog, against him. Turbo Dog's trying to rep him. So the 4, it's interesting that both sides are trying to hold their gimme, and actually it looks as if 1FR is trying to get into Delta. There's not really a lot of people to try and defend it. Mick gets taken out first, and they're in this stupid freaking whatchamacallit. Zones left. There's nobody in there. He is gonna get a res. Oh no, just in the nick of time. Farva comes in, takes him out. 1FR takes control of Delta. That's going to potentially put them on the bleed, but at the exact same time they get Delta, 4ID, they get their gimme flag too, and now we're back to a fight in the middle. And I think if the 4ID rotate enough guys down into this flag, they'd have the numbers advantage and might be able to turn it. And that looks like what they're trying to do. Stu jumps off the roof, he goes down, and trying to get in here. And it does. Looks like the 4ID are going to have a numbers advantage in the flag. We'll see if the dead spawns start coming from outside. Right now I only see one. That's Makayo. He's trying to rotate in. Here comes another one, Harp, and James Bond. But James Bond's going to get picked off. He's not even going to be able to get in there. If he... Who is that? Tom? Tom just needs to work on his shots there a little bit. And there... Look at, like, tanks. Oh, shotgun to the face for Scott. Rocking it down, but he gets taken out. And 1FR, they're close to turning this Bravo flag. They got to win a couple gunfights, and they lose. Rum comes in, he gets 1 or 2, and he's helped by Tech X, and that's going to clear the push on whatchamacallit, Bravo off. Meanwhile, Charlie is dropping. Harp is on this flag. And it's going to be... Harp's going to come in. 1 kill. He's not going to get the other one. There's still a guy there. No, he gets taken out. That looks like Niz with the shotgun was able to clear him. And I'm stuck in a corner. So, 4ID, actually, they're going to get the advantage on the flag. Nice use of smoke. I think they have the numbers advantage, and I think they're on top. So they're going to get that flag. However, Delta's dropping. Rozer's back here to try to save it. He takes out Micht. And Jensenum and Turbo Dog, 2 turbos. They've teamed up the turbos. Are back here trying to get this gimme flag back. And they're trying. But it is KPD, they rotate back. Tom's going to try and get this flank. They got the rockets coming in on this tank. I think Turbo realizes he's got to get actually off that flag. Holy crap, I have 4 viewers. Thank you guys so much for watching. Woohoo! Anyway, alright. So, it's still closed down a little bit. 1FR is in the lead. They're holding... Man, this is just freaking everywhere. I can't even keep track of it. Tax hiding in the bushes. 4ID does look as if they are going to get Alpha. However, they may lose Delta. Juno and them are trying to hold this. Oh, he turns the wrong way! Oh my gosh, Juno's last one up, and he gets the res off just in time, but that's not going to do it, and it looks like it was Blockhead. Yeah, Blockhead gets the clear. That means Delta's 1FR.
I'll be back.
1FR is going to hold that, and it looks like they're going to get this Charlie flag, and this is really bad for 4ID. Really, really bad. They need to get on this bleed and stop it from getting the score even worse. Because they're going to have to find this bleed, and it's going to be very difficult. So we'll see what the push is. It does look like Stu's going to try and get here into Bravo. Well, part of his squad is also pushing into Charlie. Flying Dragon trying to defend. He knows they're here. He gets taken out by Realm. And they're able to get the flag start turning. Lots and lots of blue people. We'll see if the dead spawns come in. Right now, it looks like there's only Titanic and Obi. Oh, nice. Gets a res, and that's going to save... No, still not enough to save the bleed. Flying Dragon's still here. He gets taken out again by Duke, I think it was. And now, there you go. Just like that. There's the bleed. It's going to be down to Dragon and Chillum. Ethnic's back here to try and stop him. But they need to get this flag before too many tickets bleed off. And I assume that the... 1FR is going to attempt to be rotating into Charlie. However, 4ID got a strong hold on it. I think are they up on the roof? Where are? Oh, they're underneath. All right, Bravo is dropping. James Bond's got his guys spawning in, dropping in. Harp's down there underneath the ground. But plenty of guys here trying to defend against it. Oh, knife, Rozer with the knife, and he drops down and gets a headshot on zone. Wow, 1FR. Strong control over this Bravo flag. And that's going to stop the bleed. 115 ticket difference right now. 4ID is trying to get back into this Alpha flag, and it's just like dead even. Oh, he does. There's just so many people in this area, like you can't even realize where you're getting shot from. And who was that? Blah. He's going to go ahead, get himself a nice little spot up on the pillars. Oh, I think he saw them up there. And there is a beacon right up there, too. Yeah, like they already know. Nice spot. Nice spot. Nice spot. Oh. Did he trade with Obi? Yeah, sniper. But this beacon's still up here. So I think the 1FR have no problem holding that. However, TechX brings the helicopter back around to the back. Drops off, I'm assuming, probably KPD. Nope, this is the Turbo Squad. Why is he so freaking laggy? Onto this Alpha flag. So, 1FR, stop the bleed, but they are already hitting this Charlie flag, and I feel like 4ID just isn't rotating as quickly. Like, 1FR is already back. It looks like they're going to get Alpha, and I just wonder where the 4ID like are going. Yeah, they have to use this spawn out here, and that spawn sucks, man. Look at all these people rushing in here for the 1FR to try and get this flag back. And if they get that, that's definitely bleed. And I think they have the numbers initially pushing in, but remember all those people from the 1FR spawned out in the woods, and they are trying to get back into this flag, and that smoke is fucking me up. Yeah, so 4ID have roof. Oh, I saw... Did I miss it? I could have sworn I saw a Jihad Jeep. Damn it, I missed it. So, 4ID holds on to their Charlie flag. They hold on to Alpha, and now they gotta find the bleed. 120 tickets, which isn't hard. It's just a matter of the bleed. And the 1FR, like, they're going full aggressive here. They drop off a couple squads on the roof of Bravo, and they're already going to start dropping down into this flag. Obi already on the burn, slowly turning it red, and like Stu and them rotated back over towards Bravo, but again, they're in no man's land. Like, they're going to have to do all these dead spawns out here again, and here they come. Like, it's up to Niz to go in here by himself. You're the last man, Niz. You just got to stay alive, I think. Yeah, Niz gets taken out. Farva rotates on him, and 1FR, they hold Charlie Bravo, and Delta, that's the bleed, and 4ID, they're trying for the rotation right here. We see Zone, Juno, and Dragon trying to get around on Jevs on this tank. But that's tough. That's tough to attack a tank from the open like that, especially when he's got the infrared. However, Delta is going to start dropping. It looks like Realm has gotten onto the flag, and it is turning, but Jebs is still right there in that tank, and that hole does not seem incredibly safe. No one knows you're there yet, though. And he's spawning people in. See how long it takes before they realize there's 3 dudes in a hole. Oh, shit. Oh, found him that time, but anybody leak out? Yeah, we got 1 leak. This is Blah. Oh, Blah gets taken out by Siniera, and I think... left. It's going to be up to Danilech. He's going to have to try and get his guys spawned in. He gets in, but again, they're still just going against this take. And, oh man, Arx is just last one up. Gets taken out, not able to get the res. That means that 1FR holds. However, Stu hits Charlie. It starts turning, but I imagine rotations coming from everywhere. Yeah, Flying Dragon's already got the scene here. He's going to throw his smoke. And, yeah, just not enough. For the 4ID to get that Charlie to completely turn. Now, here comes Juno. I believe Karamabot trying to get into Delta. I think Wilden44 saw him trying to do this push, and he'll try and slow him down here a little. Yeah, Wilden gets taken out. Nice shot there. Looks like Zone. Sleepy Dragon, and they get into the train cars. Sleepy Dragon gets taken out by Flying Dragon. Oh my gosh, I got a Flying and a Sleepy Dragon. Alright, so 1FR, they lose Alpha. I didn't even notice this. Whoever got back there, it looks like probably KPD rotated back and was able to get Alpha. But they're down 200 tickets. So 1FR definitely are going to take this round. Very well played. I think the rotations from the 1FR were just more on point than the 4ID. Sorry, water. So, first round was absolutely excellent from both sides, and that round definitely a little more advantage going to the 1FR, who played that really, really well. Absolutely incredible round by Jabs, 40 and 8 in the tank, and he was going up against, I think, Jensen, 22 and 5 in the tank, but Jabs was doing work with the tank. Also, Farva on the ground, really nice, 50 and 11. And I think that just came down to the holding those 2 flags, and then the 4ID couldn't get pressure into those flags, and the 1FR just read the rotations perfect. Like, as soon as they knew they were hitting a flag, the 1FR responded and was able to stop the attack. Also, a couple times when they were holding Bravo, I think it was, and they had to spawn out in the forest to try and save it, like, that's a really crappy run across open field. And now we go to our next map, which is Locker. Alright, for those of you watching, I'm going to stop the stream. I'm going to restart it. and then so that it's easier for me to upload and you guys can watch it easier. So I will be back shortly.